Kristaps, what did it feel like? I mean, did Joe draw up that first possession for you and then to knock down the three? No?
I was just supposed to stand in the corner. But the ball came to me, my teammates found me, and I hit the open shot.
I mean, you had a huge first quarter, scored 7 of the first 11 points and dunks all over the place. How did it feel working with that group?
That was a good start we had there. Yeah, it felt good. That was our first kind of official game together, and I think it's a good first step to keep building our chemistry.
It seemed like they were really looking for you. Do you think that was just something that just kind of came with the flow of the game, or did Jayson and Jalen talk and say, hey, look, we're going to try and get you going?
No, I think it kind of came natural. I think so. I think it's a big problem for the other teams to guard me and pick and roll with those guys, or pick and pop, and we could just play off of each other, handoffs, backdoors, all that kind of stuff. I think it's just really, really hard to defend, and a lot of those times they draw so much attention that it opens the game up for myself, and I think that's what happened early on, and I think, as I said, the more time we get together playing, the better reads we'll make off of each other.
And defensively, how comfortable did you feel out there, and how far do you think you guys need to go to get to where you want to be defensively?
Yeah, it's still, some of the things are pretty new to me. I'm still kind of getting used to it, and we're also trying some things out. And we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna do what I do best, protecting the rim and being there for my teammates, and slowly we're gonna build that trust where we trust each other 100% for the next help and for the next stunt or whatever it is. So again, I think a good first step also on the defensive end for us.
Kristaps, to your left, it looked like a two-man game with Jayson worked pretty well today. How's that kind of chemistry so far between you two?
Yeah, it's just super easy, honestly. Those guys are so talented, and Jayson just, as I said, draws so much attention that it opens things up for me, and that's a perfect, perfect like scenario for me. So I look forward to more of those 2-man, 3-man actions, where it's just really hard to guard because we don't even know what we're going to do. We're just kind of, we're freestyling and playing off of each other. So it has to be, pretty impossible for the other team to understand what's going to happen.
Where do you feel like your synergy is with Al Horford offensively and defensively, and how much room for there is growth with the two of you?
I absolutely love playing with Al. He's very experienced. Been all kinds of situations and knows the game so well. There's a lot to learn from him, and just a smart player. There are a few moments where I saw his experience in those situations and how he reacted on the defensive end, and I look forward to having more minutes on the court with him.
Hey, Kristaps, obviously not your first time playing the Garden, but your first time playing the Garden as a Celtic. Yeah. Just the preseason game, but you could hear the crowd. They were hyped up. What was that experience like for you?
That was insane. That was insane for a preseason game. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's a fun game to play in, fun game to watch at the end when Peyton was going off and the whole crowd was into it. It was just, I'm very happy to be a Celtic, I'm not going to lie.
And then on the defensive end, obviously you play in the drop a lot. You're great around the rim, shot blocking. You've got guards like Derek White, who led the league in blocks for guard last year, and then Drew Holiday, too, who are great at trailing and contesting from behind. What's that dynamic sort of like with you dropping back in the post on the defensive end?
Yeah, that's something I have to get used to because sometimes I stay a little bit too long kind of helping those guys where they already can block either from behind or from the side, and I can get back to mine. So I can box out and fight for a rebound. So that's still something that I have to kind of get adjusted to because those guys are so elite on the defensive end. It just makes my job easier, and I think it's great to play with those kind of defenders on my team. Yeah. Good. Cool. Thanks. Thank you.